Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio, Public Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 179. Available now. Yo! Whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Mercy. It's kind of a futuristic sci-fi action cop drama. It stars Chris Pratt, Rebecca Ferguson, Annabelle Wallis, Kylie Rogers, Callie Reese, Chris Sullivan, Kenneth Choi, and it is directed by Timur Bekmambetov. I hope I said that right. I didn't look it up, but I know off the top of my head he directed Wanted with James McAvoy and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. A few years down the line, Chris Pratt is a cop who, in like a Predator 2 crime overrun LA, he has spearheaded this program where AI takes over the justice system. And lo and behold, he wakes up in court. He has a certain amount of time to prove his innocence or he will be executed, but he can't leave like the stand. I like Chris Pratt. He, like, Garfield aside, I don't really know a movie that he's put out recently over the last 10 years that I would just be like, nope, that ain't the one. And when the first trailers hit, the very first trailer for this movie I thought was horrible. Trash. Like, bro, like this feels like Robert Downey Jr. doing Doolittle. Why did Chris Pratt agree to sign on to this? Other trailers, okay, a cop who the trailers made it look like he created the AI justice thing, and then he was accused. Okay, he's got to like crack his own code, whatever. Like it sounded super interesting based on the subsequent trailers and what the movie gave us. It wasn't exactly translated, I think, to what I understood. It's just crime got so bad in LA in 2029, and he was one of the lead detectives just saying like, yeah, like this is the most effective way to get crime to calm down, whatever. And the movie's fine. There are moments where Chris Pratt is really good. There are moments where Rebecca Ferguson is really good. There are moments where the dialogue is horrible. And the script on its own is kind of bad. The story itself is very interesting. I was fully locked in and invested to all of the investigative stuff because it's like, you know, it's Chris Pratt. You know how the movie's going to end. And it's a little over an hour and a half. You got to think like there's credits. He's got 90 minutes to prove that he's innocent. So the movie is basically in real time. And then the way that we get the backstory is very cleverly executed. He's not the best guy. Like there's some stuff, there's some life incidents that affected his personality, which affected his life, obviously. So it looks like Kobayashi Maru. It looks like an unwinnable situation. But then you just little breadcrumbs, little details, and that's what I really enjoyed about this movie. What I didn't enjoy about this movie is that within like 35 minutes, I'm estimating, I knew who did it. Like it's a very predictable movie, and they tried. They tried to get me off my hunch. They my bloodhound. They tried to divert the smell. But then it just went right back, and I was like, okay, I was right. So like it took a little bit away. I wasn't even like trying to solve it before Chris Pratt. It was just, it's got to be that person. It wasn't hard. So yeah, like if Mercy's the first bomb of 2026, like is it though? We talking about bomb financially, or we talking about like just bad movie? Like this isn't a bad movie. Greenland 2 wasn't a bad movie. They're just not that good. And that's just what this is. This is a January release. It's fine. I mean, like, I don't want to tell everybody to run out and see this movie because it's not that. If you're interested, yeah, go see it, form your own opinion. But it's not dog shit. Like, and I feel like some people, oh, I don't like Chris Pratt. The movie's bad, and I haven't even seen it. Like, fuck those people. Like, Rebecca Ferguson's dope. Annabelle Wallis is dope. Chris Pratt is dope. There are good actors in this movie. The ending, though, like, once everything was cool, they tacked on just this little extra that I feel like was supposed to have, like, one more dramatic punch, and it didn't. It was just like, okay, so that's what it was. Okay. And, like, it's fine. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Mercy was solid. Have you seen Mercy, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Last week, I put up a review for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. The weekend before that was Greenland 2 and Primate. Almost gonna make it to January. Is my favorite movie of the year. But next weekend we got Send Help. Sam Raimi directed, Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien. I hope it's as balls to the wall berserk as it looks. The first weekend in February, we got Strangers Chapter 3. Pray for me. And yeah. Reckley podcast, we just talked about movies. I forgot what we talked about. 1996. We talked about 1996. Next episode, I'm still not sure. Got a week to figure it out. But be on the lookout, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.